Okay, hello, happy Friday. I just want to do a quick vlog and touch base with you about a subject that's kind of controversial. A lot of people don't want to touch it, but I'm going to go into some stuff about these down low guys who date women that are straight or sometimes bisexual or lesbians. They use each other like as covers. I call them cover girls. And things have really changed in the 21st century. Men have become women. You know, not having a lot of fathers in the households has been a detriment to society. Men don't know their roles anymore. They like to be women. They like to be feminine and stuff, and they've lost their masculinity. So I wanted to go into some tips and things to look out for when you're dating and you're trying to get to know a guy, because they'll play it off. They won't tell you, yeah, by the way, I'm bisexual. Or they're not going to say they're really gay or whatever, because their game is to try to have a girl that they can have as a cover, who they can call their mom on, whatever day they call her, and say, hey mom, I got a girlfriend. Or, when Christmas comes, they give her a present or whatever. Everyone counts her, includes her, and she's, the girlfriend, and everyone thinks he's safe and he's not gay or he's not bisexual because of the fact that he has a girlfriend. And so I call them cover girls. So a lot of these men, what they do is they look for a certain type of women. They look for women who are insecure, who have low self-esteem, who basically are desperate, and they just need a man in their life. They can't live without a man. They will do anything, including pay the man. And I see that time and time again with some of these celebrities. It's just, they ruin their reputations. They're known for being very loose and, whores. And they can't find a decent guy, so they have to pay a guy to pretend to be their boyfriend. Or, they just give him some sort of benefits. Maybe he gets a better job, or he gets, a few mansions or some cars or whatever it is that they're going to get out of it. Something he gets and he benefits out of the whole situation. And as long as he just shows up with her, in a couple places, or, lets people know that they were together, then she, rewards him. So these men, a lot of them, what they do is they look for sometimes heavy-set women, maybe plus size, because they hope their, self-esteem is low. They also look for women that are tall and Amazon-type women so that they can use their clothes. And this is really tricky, because you'll come over to the guy's house. Let's say you're into fornication and you like to sex men before you marry him or whatever, and you stay the night or whatever, and you're having sex with this guy. Well, he's gonna, say, hey, leave your lingerie over at my house. It's okay, I don't have a problem. Leave some clothes over here. Well, what he's really doing is he's wanting you to leave the stuff so he can wear it later for his buddy. When his buddy comes over and they play little games and they like to play dress up and he plays the woman role, that's when he switches into you, because he's been watching you and mimicking you the whole time. And a lot of guys sometimes will mimic you, and they'll repeat what you say, and you got to really watch these kind of guys. Like, if you say something, they'll repeat it back in a woman voice or something, or they'll walk around and shake their butt and try to be funny, and those are real big red flags you got to watch out for. These men are really deceitful, and they don't want to tell you the truth. You know, they're not going to tell you, yeah, I like to, you know, do blowjobs on men. You know, I would prefer, you know, sodomy. You know, it doesn't work like that. You know, people aren't honest anymore. You know, they walk around with AIDS and diseases on them, and they don't tell you. They're not, you know, they don't care. If you, you know, catch something, that's your problem. So, you know, you got to watch it. And so these women are thinking, oh yeah, you know, he wants me to leave my lingerie over because he wants a little momentum of me, or he wants a souvenir or something to look at, or to smell my scent, or whatever it is that they think, and they're flattered about it. They're like, oh, he's so in love with me. No, honey, he's not. He just wants your clothes so he can wear them, okay? And there's women that I've talked to that I know that have had, and I've even had myself, men steal stuff from me, and I couldn't believe it, because I was like, you know, I thought I had to watch out for, you know, women or somebody else, but a man stealing women's stuff, I mean, you never heard of that before, but it happens. I've heard of people going around, I don't know if these little things are supposed to be sold or what. I hate these little turnabouts. But anyway, so I'm going down to Point Defiance for a minute to do this other vlog, and I'm just going to take you along and just give you this little tip before I get there, and then I'm going to make 2 vlogs today, maybe 3. This also could be part of Whitey Town documentary too, because this is where all exclusive white people live and only are permitted and have access over here in the north end of Tacoma, Washington. So anyways, but back to the down low guys, you really got to be careful with these men. I mean, they're really tricky. They don't care about women. They grew up without men in the household. They never learned how to be men. All they were around was around women. So it hurt them. Oh, that's a pretty view, isn't it? I want to show you. Just kind of slow down here, see outside. Whatever works for you, man. Download the free iHeartRadio app for your phone, iPad, or anyways, I just warn women because it's scary out there, you know, when you think that there's men who are in love with other men, but they want to deceive women. But it happens, and it's a cruel world, and women need to be on top of it. We need to, you know, stick with each other. And I think a lot of what happened is every woman is in competition, and it's all about trying to outdo each other, and, you know, trying to falsify this life and make it, you know, other women think that you have, you know, going on, and you got this cool dude or whatever, and really everyone knows he's just gay, and your relationship is just a fraud and a joke, and you're just holding on to this fake, you know, realism you think is real, and it's not ever going to amount to nothing. He's never going to marry you. He's never going to commit to you. I mean, if you had kids with this guy, it would be the biggest mistake you ever made, because why would you want to have kids with a down low guy? And, you know, he's going to teach your kids to be gay. I mean, what can he really teach a kid how to be a man, or even a person to be a good person in society, when he doesn't even follow the basics of reading the Bible and learning what God wants for us? He doesn't even, you know, fear God. He doesn't even put God first. I mean, I don't think he's the type of guy I want. So, I mean, you gotta think about that stuff. So I'm gonna just wrap this up. And this blog's called "He Stole My Lipstick." Because yes, there was this one guy that I did know that stole a woman's lipstick, and she had stayed the night over his house, and somehow I thought, you know, she told me that she, you it fell out of her purse or something. I thought that's what she said, but I don't know exactly how it got missing. I don't know if he actually reached in her purse and took it out, or how it ended up out of her purse, but she says that she had it and then it disappeared, and then she tried to call him and ask him about it, and he said that it wasn't there. And then I guess apparently later, what the thing was so crazy about it was, she said that she talked to him later, like maybe 6 months later, and then he said something about he found it or something, but when she called him, he claimed he didn't know where it was. So anyway, she asked him, and he said he got rid of it. So she always wondered, did he steal it, and was he using it? And it wasn't even his shade. But man, that's a lot of women use men to tell them how to dress and how to put makeup on, and they go to these hair salons. I saw this show where the woman was like, I only let gays do my hair and all that, and I just I kind of back off from that. I don't say that you should discriminate against them or whatever, but I just don't personally like to go to men for my advice on being a woman. I'm just sorry. Gay ones in particular, and they can't really teach me a lot, and I just don't feel comfortable, and some women do, and I just don't want them around me, especially if I have a man and stuff. It's just not comfortable for me. So anyways, that's the end of this blog. Have a good day.